theme this month is confidence. And we're going to work today on cultivating confidence first on the mat so that we can take it off the mat into our lives. And especially this summer, which is such an unprecedented time. Everything that we've gone through has perhaps, made some of us feel a little more introvert or less confident in going back into the world as it gradually opens up again. So I really hope that this practice will help you feel first in your body that confidence so that you can then take it off the mat into your daily life. And really, there's no prerequisite to confidence. It is something I believe that is learned from doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So whether it's a hobby, whether it's social situations, whether it's our yoga practice, no one starts off in the splits, no one starts off in arm balances. It's something that we do over time with tiny little steps, helping us gain a bit more confidence. So I'm really excited to practice with you today. But let's close down the eyes and let's feel into the body first. So resting your hands down in your lap, you can take the meditation seal if you'd like. So one hand on top of the other with thumb tips touching, resting that to your thighs or the bolster. Now roll your shoulders up to your ears so the hands lift a little bit and melt the shoulders back and down. Take that twice more with deep breaths. So deep breaths is another thing. When you feel nervous, the breath tends to deepen. So that's your body's wisdom, your body's natural way of inviting in more energy, more life force, more prana, so that you can move forward and you can get through that more challenging thing for yourself. Now resting the hands back again, scan your body, eyes closed or a very soft, hazy gaze. Notice, is there anywhere you are holding some tension this morning? Perhaps your jaw or in your hips. Often it's the belly. So notice if your belly can be soft here. Now very gradually opening the eyes to help us a little more into the body. We'll take our knuckles and massage down the neck. So you bring the knuckles just below the ears to the side and then gently press them down towards the top of the shoulders. So as soon as you feel okay to close the eyes, we're literally repeating this knuckle massage down the sides of the neck to help us get into the body. So feeling that sensation. And you're so welcome to move the knuckles around towards the back of the neck or even the front of the neck, wherever feels really nice, applying a bit of pressure to help you find that length. So check if your posture has shrunken down. Can you press the crown of the head a little higher? Get into those strong neck muscles. Let your teeth part and your mouth soften. If there's a big exhale, you can let that out. Self-massage often feels so good, and it's a very simple way to get into our body if our mind feels scattered at all. And a really nice way to center. So when we're nervous or we don't feel confident, it's our nervous system responding to something challenging us. So a yoga practice is perfect for bringing us back to our center, to ground us. Take the last few rounds here. And when we become more self-aware, we can thank our body, thank our nervous system for making us aware of, oh, okay, this is making me feel this way. This is sending me into a panic, or this is making me feel less confident. How can I train my body first to move through that? So we'll now move into a mudra called Ahamkara mudra, which is said to evoke a sense of self-assertiveness, self-confidence, and self self-consciousness. So not self-conscious where you feel you want to close off, but more self-awareness, self-consciousness. So you bring the thumb, which in yoga represents the whole, or Atman, or the power, the source, onto the pointer finger, which is said to represent the ego in yoga. And you bring the thumb between, let me come a bit closer so you can see, the thumb between the pointer finger tip and knuckle, you place it there, and then the other three are nicely spread. So rather than the tips together, it's to the side. And we'll take that in both hands, finding a place where you can rest here, the hands in that mudra onto the thighs. And now let's get started with our meditation. So notice your neck, see if you can lengthen it taller. And then a beautiful open heart, shoulders back. Spread fingertips, enlivened hands. Melting your knees, your shins, tops of the feet to the mat. I invite you to move into discomfort now by considering the question, where in my life do I feel less confident? In what areas of my life do I feel less confident? Scanning across your home life, your work life, any social situations, maybe it's in your activities, perhaps areas even of your yoga practice. Try not to avoid the discomfort, even though this question may be triggering and designed to bring up the awkwardness, the challenge, the difficulties. See if you can find in your mind a few areas where you feel less confident. Maybe it's something in the body, and summertime especially, where we tend to maybe wear a little less or show a little more of our body. That can bring up a lot for us. Inviting you here this morning to become very self-aware so that we can work on these particular areas. Begin to deepen your breath in and out through your nose if you can. Going deeper and deeper into your psyche, scanning across all the areas of your life. Perhaps the areas that you wish to work on, where you wish to cultivate more confidence, more assertiveness. So feel that thumb now against the pointer finger. This is the ego surrendering to the higher power, a higher self, a higher version of yourself. Now imagine yourself your most confident. So that may be a memory. It may be a vision at this point. But either way, let's journey through our senses. So if this confidence were a color, what color is it? If this confidence were a taste, what does it taste like? If there were an aroma to confidence, what does it smell like? What does this confidence sound like? Check your shoulders are relaxed and down, your spine is tall, finding your center here as we journey together. Now, if confidence were a feeling, which perhaps for you it really is. I know I've definitely experienced it as a feeling, but notice, where does it sit inside your body? And what may help if you're not sure is considering those moments or those areas where you don't feel so confident, you don't feel so confident. Where do you feel that depletion or that void or that sensation? Maybe it's at the throat. You have something to say, but you don't say it. Maybe it's at the heart space, a heaviness or a closed off feeling. Maybe it's in the belly, the gut, our second brain, and we feel butterflies or bubbles or a churning sensation when we feel nervous, less confident. So if we could find the opposite to this, how does it feel in your body? And see if you can create that sensation right now on the mat. A sensation of confidence from the inside out as you sit here in your meditation posture and you take up space in your practice. As you deepen your breath here, imagine that sensation expanding, flooding across all areas of your body, flooding every cell, flooding so far throughout the body that it comes through the skin, envelops you, and creates a golden bubble around you. This protective layer, a sheath around you, as no one and nothing can really take away your confidence. Really, we do that to ourselves, we allow it. So give yourself permission this morning to feel this confidence, to keep it with you throughout your day as you move into your work or your hobbies, your relationships. And anytime you notice in the practice this morning, the challenging moments perhaps where you feel, I can't do this, it's too much, can you remember this, infuse this to your muscle memory? Perhaps you connect to the mudra again, you cultivate the sensation of confidence, whether it's tingling or adrenaline rush or some kind of buzzing excitement. Powerful feeling that can be hard to put into words. Take 3 deeper breaths now, nice and slow. Inhale to lengthen the spine, sitting tall, proud and confident, assertive. Exhale, softening, grounding into your center. Now releasing that mudra and bringing the hands in prayer in front of the heart. Take a moment to bow down over your fingertips and set your intention for the day. If you're not sure what that is, then I invite you to share mine, which is to cultivate confidence. To cultivate confidence, something we are forever working on. I definitely am, as a true introvert, very shy person naturally. It's something I always work on. So an affirmation we can take together is, I am confident, I am worthy. I am confident. I am worthy. One more time, saying that to yourself. I am confident. I am worthy. Let's circle the arms up overhead together to touch. See if you can do this without opening the eyes, waking up your brain, your proprioception. Scoop the belly in, draw the floating ribs in. When the fingertips find each other, exhale down to the heart. Fluttering your eyes open. And let's get moving now. So you can come off of your props, take a moment.